Do you feel like you've been fighting against yourself maybe for years, or you've been like knocking your head against something, trying to break through something, and it feels like you're kind of constantly frustrated or held back in some way, but you're experiencing this real sense of frustration, and it might have gone on for decades, because that's certainly been my experience, and I believe that it's true for a lot of people who know that they've got this brilliance, this genius inside them. And the genius doesn't necessarily mean, massive intellect. We're talking about a calling, could be called your dharma, your path, your mission, that there's something in life that you're meant to be doing, and you try lots of things, but they're frustrated. So, why do we fight against ourselves? Well, actually, I think that in many cases it's that we are here for a really, really good reason. But the society, the world that we're in, doesn't have a space, doesn't have room for our particular calling, right? You're expected to fit in to society's model, what society wants and needs, and you don't, quite simply. And that was my experience, right? I tried to build businesses for years, and just briefly, I mean, I've created multiple products, worth six figures, and I've built several agencies actually, but the same pattern every time. I'd go for 2 years, 3 years, and then I'd go, I can't do this anymore. I'd have to walk away, because there'd be a new big idea that would come in. It's like big ideas were killing me for decades, until I realized what my nature, my calling, my mission actually is. But I beat myself up, right? I said to myself, look, I should be able to build a business, and 5 years later it's worth a fortune, 10 years later it's great, and I made myself wrong for apparently not being able to do that, because a new shiny thing would come along, and very busy traffic right now, yeah. A new shiny idea would come along, and I'd go, oh, look at that, and I'd like feel compelled to chase that idea, and then make myself wrong. I'd feel guilty, I'd feel bad for having done it. But the reality is that being a big ideas person is a gift, right? It's why I'm here. It's a real important purpose. So instead of fighting that piece of that divine spirit, that spark of the spirit within me that says, look, you're here for bigger ideas. You're here to look at the world. And here's the thing. I mean, I always, for my whole adult life, as far as I can remember, I've been looking around at the world and seeing people walking with their heads down and not realizing how beautiful and powerful they actually are. And that's been the thing that's eaten away at my soul for so long, forever, right? And that's the sign. That's the sign of what I'm here to do. I'm here to lift other people up. And that's part of actually what I realized, is that I'm not here to be a headliner. I'm not here to be the front person. I'm here to help others. Because another way that we've thought about that, and I made a video about this recently, is imagine you got 10 million overnight and you never had to work again and whatever. What would life look like then? And I would be out helping people, because without that my life doesn't have meaning, and that is a really, really clear sign. Anyway, so the big ideas were causing me pain and grief, right? Until I realized that actually that is my genius, that is my calling. I'm here to birth big ideas into the world. And it's obviously it's all related to ADHD and stuff like that, and really embracing that has just allowed me really to embrace myself and my value and my place in the world. Does it fit into normal society? No. Right? There is no role. There is no role for what I'm here to do, and it's probably the same for you as well. So here's what I would like to say. I would love to offer myself, my ADHD, my big ideas genius, right, to you, to help you to become unstuck, to help you to fall in love with why you're really here, to be able to see it clearly if I can. And there's a million things that I can do, right? To along the lines of strategy, branding. You know, that's come up over and over again for individuals, for businesses, and messaging. Obviously, I've been a copywriter for years, but being able to take the essence of what you're about and to communicate that to the world in a way that motivates the world as well. I mean, even recently down to things like application development. I've spent the last 7 months building a business for chess training that uses AI created app, and I've got 30 years experience in being a developer, which really helps with that. So, you know, whatever that seed of genius is inside you that you know is there, it would be my privilege to help to bring that out into the world. So if that sounds good to you, please just drop me a message. You can comment on here. You can drop me an email to ben@benhunt.com, and let's just talk. Tell me what your hopes and your dreams and your biggest desires are, and I'll see if I can help you. Okay, thank you for listening. Take care.